Or all right, everybody. So got 7 on. Hopefully, we'll have a few more pop on as well. But this training is for basic trading. We're just going to do it, keep it simple, and how to go 800 and 1600 in your first 14 days with this company. So on the front, you can see just here the VIP 800 is going to be a $400 bonus that you're going to get plus that $100 Thrive credit. And same as well for the 1600 if you can double your efforts in your first 14 days. So we'll go to the next slide. Can everybody see the slide?
Yeah, it looks
I still
great.
got everybody muted, but
it looks
sorry.
good.
Okay. So Elizabeth and I just kind of want to do a quick overview, and then we're going to open it up to questions too at the end. We don't want people to stress over getting these bonuses either, you guys. Everybody that's joined hasn't received these bonuses. Is it great? Absolutely, and they're very obtainable. But if you don't get them, don't get down on yourself and feel like you failed at the company. So we want to just cover kind of going for your first one is going to be one, you need to be a qualified promoter, meaning you need to have at least a customer that is ordering underneath you, or you have ordered your upgrade package. So once that has happened, your 14 days starts with the company for these bonuses, these 2 bonuses, I should say. So your main goal is to get, if you can see down here, you guys can see where my little mouse is, this is you. And these are your 2 customers. So you need a minimum of 2 qualified customers, meaning that they're ordering. And then these 2, the P's, these are going to be, you need 2 promoters, and they actually need to be qualified and active as well. So again, they need to have either 1 customer underneath them with 100 in volume, or they need to have ordered the upgrade package, one of them. So you might only have like this person and this person. They might order the 2 and the 200, so you're going to have 400. This person might come in with the 200, so now you're at 6. But this person might come in only with $100, so now you're going to be short 100. So the minimum again is 2, but you might need 3 customers. So don't, because you do need to have 800 in volume. If your current volume does not, or any of your orders does not count towards your VIP 8 or 1600. So hopefully that makes sense. So just that's a quick overview. So this is in our back office. It is in our rewards plan. If anyone needs it, I'm sure it is in the Dream Team as well. I'm going to quick go through Elizabeth. I forgot to totally delete these, so I do have the bullets still in
While
here.
you're getting those up, do you mind if while you're getting those up, do you mind if I talk for just a minute?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you guys need to understand that Jacqueline and I do the same business, but our approaches are like completely different. So I am very like direct, and she is like the professional, organized person. I mean, leave that VIP one up if you would. Okay, so when I've got somebody that's coming in, okay, so if you are brand new, if you are new and you have been in with the company, I'm going to say less than 10 days, less than 12 days. I mean, you've got 2 more days in your VIP window. This is completely attainable if you are, I mean, even your last day. Okay, so what I like to look at is, first of all, you have to get in your head how easy this is. This is not like it's not like building a skyscraper. This is like building Legos on the floor. So it's really just 5 pieces. It's you, 2 customers, and 2 promoters. It's not like this huge structure, guys. It is so incredibly simple. So I'm going to tell you how I coach my people to do this so that you can kind of put it like in a real life. Because if you look at that and you go, oh, well, two gray boxes, what is a customer? What do they have to do? So a customer is just somebody who is going to be in the system. They're going to be in as a free customer, and then they're going to place an order. Some of them may have tried a mini experience. Some of them may not. It doesn't matter whether they've tried a mini experience or not. It was so amazing. I had a girl that's been with me. She just hit a VIP 800. She's a runner. Her name is Dawn Gutting. And I literally was trying to explain to her that, do you understand that people do not have to first try the product in order to buy? And she's like, I just can't imagine that happening. And I literally prayed. I said, God, can you please just show her something? Well, within the next 8 hours, I saw her and she goes, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what happened. This one lady that I was talking to, she saw my patch and she ordered right on the spot without even trying it. I'm like, thank you, God, for teaching her that. You know, there's every single interaction has to be unique to each person. If you have somebody that's ready to purchase, then hey, right there, pull your phone out, set up an account, place the order, then you know that you have one down. I literally went to my friends and my family and said, listen, I'm starting a business. I'm doing this Thrive thing. Regardless of whether you've tried it or not, I don't care whether you yourself have tried it or not. You decided that you want to start promoting it based on trust or love of somebody else who's introduced you to the product. Our goal is for you to be thriving for free. That is the first step. Thriving for free can happen tonight, and then on the 2nd of March, which is basically 2 days away, you can have free product loaded in your system. So the first step is thriving for free, and that's getting 2 people that are customers underneath of you that are going to thrive. So how do you do that? You put them in the system as a free customer, or you're going to, talk with them on the phone. You're going to do with them, right? I work off my phone. I literally work off my phone. I don't need a computer. I don't need an iPad. I hand them my phone. We enter in the information. I go through and say, okay, this patch thing on my hand, this is like, skin nutrition. We do step 1, 2, 3. I pull out the steps 1, 2, and 3. I have a 1, 2, 3 brochure. If you don't have one, then pull up the website, show them 1, 2, 3. It's so simple. It's not as though they have to feel it in order to understand how important it is to be getting good nutrition in their body. And even if they watch that video, guys, I've had people who have watched the 8-week experience video that said, I'm ready to order it. So use whatever tool you have. Step number 1 in getting these VIP bonuses is thriving for free. Get your 2 customers in. If you want to be able to thrive for free in March and have that free product load into your system, that needs to be in by midnight tonight. The reason why is that at the end of the month, which is tonight at midnight, the system is going to go looking back through the month of February, and it's going to go say, okay, who had 2 customers? Whoever had 2 customers, they're going to add those 2 customers together, and the average between those 2 customers and the amount that they spend in product, not in shipping, not in tax, but just in product, they're going to load the average of those 2 into your account, which means that that's free for you. That is free product. That's when we talk about thriving for free. So that is super important. You guys need to understand that customers can thrive for free, and we as promoters thrive for free. So that is the very first thing that I coach my people to do when they're looking at going VIP 800. And you know what? Thriving for free is a huge benefit. Jacqueline, I know that you thrive for free, and you have people on your team thrive for free, and you have customers thrive for free. When people get stuff for free, they love it. Do they not?
I know. My customers get just so excited when I'm like, okay, let's just get one more person. And they're like, really? Because I've got one lady that her husband wanted to try, and she's like, I'm not paying for you. Sign up on your own. So she signed her hubby up underneath her, and then she got a girlfriend to do it. And she's like, I'm thriving for free, and my hubby's paying for his. I'm like, well, that's a smart girl. So
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I want to let you guys know that you can actually have two people in one household be separate accounts.
Yeah, awesome.
So if you have mom and dad, let's say it's you, okay? My name is Lisa Fuller. I wish. My name's Lisa Fuller, and I want my mom and dad to thrive for free. And so I can put my mom and dad and, my mom in an account and my dad in an account, and they both order Thrive. That means I have two accounts. Now, I can't live with them, but they can live together. You can have two people in the same household as customers, okay? So you can also do that for promoters. You can have two promoters in the same household, okay? That means, that's how simple this is. When you start looking at this, it's not like you have to find 4 people that aren't connected. You can find mom and dad, your sister, sister-in-law, your neighbors, husband, wife. It's whatever combination of it is to get those two customers to thrive for free. Now, the promoter part of it, I don't know about you, Jacqueline, but for me, the promoter part of it, I was thinking was going to be difficult. And what I found was that when people got one of their accounts set up, we're going to talk about the funnel in a minute. When people got their account set up, their free account, and I actually took a few minutes and I walked them through our system so that they can see that they have a free account, and they watched a video or two that I sat there or I was on the computer with them and did that with, and it's not hard. Believe me, I'm 51, I'm non-technical, but when I walked them through that, they were looking at this going, this is quite an interesting business, or wow, this is a really cool product line. And I always say to people, are you sure you don't just want to become a promoter rather than be a customer? Because we can start helping you thrive for free as a customer or as a promoter. A customer pays for their product, for their first month, or unless they've got 2 customers coming in, they have the ability to thrive for free. But a promoter does the same thing, but then they get paid commission on the people that are thriving with them. So whether people want to do it part-time or full-time as a promoter, it doesn't matter. They want to thrive for free. It's just that you would earn a percentage of the amount of product that's purchased from all the referrals that you make. So I don't make it a big deal for someone to become a promoter. A lot of people are afraid when you say, do you want to own a business? People are like, oh, it's risky. Well, you know what, guys, this is the least risky business I have ever seen in my life. We join for free. When we get an upgrade kit, we're getting 100% product value. It's not like we're paying for a business. The business is free. We get product for what we pay for. There's some companies that you actually pay to become a part of them. That's not the case in this business. So it's really easy to be able to look at this and break it down, saying it's easy to get some customers right out of the gates. Who do you go to? You ask the favor of your friends, your family. Who is it that you know that's going to do a favor for you? Get them in as customers so you're thriving for free. If you've never seen this training before, you've never talked with Jacqueline, myself, or some of the other people that do the trainings, and you just got started, please talk with somebody tonight. Let's make sure that we help you thrive for free. We want to know that you have product free for the next month. So I know that Jacqueline and I actually share our upline trainer. Her name is Heather McCloskey. Heather does incredible calls that we call friends and family calls. And we do those for our team, and we also have them 3 nights a week here on the Dream Team. Those are things that we use to get people to plug in and get the product and order the product. I use the ones Monday, Wednesday, and Friday all the time.
Yeah.
And people get on those and they listen to other people's experiences. It's a beautiful way to be able to, especially if you're brand new and you don't know what to say, man, break that fear wall down and just say, hey, I want to have you listen to Jacqueline's experience. She's going to be talking tonight at 9 o'clock about her Thrive experience. and plug them into a call with Jacqueline. Or maybe, you know, Angie Jockett is going to be doing a call on Sunday night about her Thrive experience. You know, say, you know, I don't really know a lot about the product. I'm just getting started. But I tell you what, there's this gal, Angie Jockett, and she's been using the product for a while. I would highly suggest that you get on this call and just listen. They don't have to do anything besides listen. And then follow up and ask them. Say, hey, are you ready to start thriving? I wouldn't say, hey, are you ready for a mini experience? I'd say, hey, are you ready to start thriving? If they say yes, you know you're either going to get an order, or they might say, you know, they talked about a mini experience. And then you can say to them, would you rather have a mini experience for whatever X amount of dollars that you're selling it for? Or would you rather take that money and put it directly towards the product so that you can get the full month? So, you know, and that's working with your sponsor, with your upline, so they can help you, because every single team, when they do those friends and family call, most all of them do a special at the end of the call to help people get out of the gates and thrive for free. So I'm going to shut up and let you talk about the funnel, because you're really good about describing each section of the funnel, Jacqueline.
Well, can everyone see? I've been switching back and forth now because I thought maybe, Elizabeth, your face would pop up, so I wanted people to see you talk. But can everyone see? Just nod your head or whatever. Give me thumbs up because I know you're all muted. You can see the funnel. Okay, perfect. So just click on this bad boy. So, and let me move us away. So you'll hear a lot of the leaders talking about the funnel system, and then you guys will start getting used to using that verbiage as well. So when we talk about the funnel system, don't think it's this big system that you have to do this many steps just to close on a potential. It's just, these are suggestions. This is just to kind of help you out. This is what we have found that has worked. So part of it is to get people on the Thrive. Just get people on Thrive in general. And, you know, it's so different than some of your best friends. They might ask you, you know, like, hey, where'd you, you know, go out to eat last? It looked like we're eating at a fun place. They saw a post on Facebook. Tell them the place. They go there. They try it for themselves. Someone else, you know, so there's going to be those people that are going to order from you without wanting that mini Thrive experience. Then you're going to have those people that want to try it, but they're still a little, you know, skeptic about it. And they're like, well, did you sample your product? So that's the nice thing about this. There's a lot of other companies that you can't sample. So we want to say, you know, get people on Thrive any way you can, but the easiest way to get them on is to sell. And I don't want people giving away mini Thrive experiences. We don't want to use the word sample, because sample means free. Mini Thrive experiences, you can sell them for $30. $25 is pretty average. Again, the funnel system is kind of what we talk about, getting people through the funnel system. I will sell my mini Thrive experience if someone goes to my website and signs up as a free customer. A lot of times and then I can just kind of click on, you know, we want to get people to like the LaBelle fan page. So signing people up on your website for free, getting people to like the LaBelle fan page, those are ways that we could say, you know what, I usually sell this for $25, but if you're willing to just go to my website and sign up for free, there's no credit card information needed. You just need to put in your email, you know, that way you're just in the system. So, you know, once you fall in love with the mini Thrive experience, you'll be already set up and you just need to go in there and place an order. That's all I tell them. The beauty of it is once they are on your website, they're locked into you guys. So, and then the company's going to start to drip emails on them. And there's promotions going on, a BOGO going on, a new product coming out. They're going to receive those emails. So the beauty of it is we're not constantly having to be in the face of our free customers being like, oh, are you ready to order yet? Are you ready to order yet? We want to still check in with people and follow up. Absolutely. The fortune is in the follow-up. However, we don't have to, when there's a BOGO or if there's a special, we don't have to take the time and blast it to all of our free customers saying, you see what the company is offering? You know, they've already gotten that email. So that's the beauty of it. So part of the funnel as we go down, again, to get people on Thrive is, like Elizabeth mentioned, the friends and family call. Get them on a friends and family call. You guys, these are only 10 to 15 minutes. They're super easy. I always tell people ahead of time, I've only got 3 spots. I don't want to blast this out and give it to 20 people because then it loses the value of it. So I'll say, I've only got 3 spots, for a special call tonight. And if you can get on and you message me back too, what your favorite part was, what your aha moment was, or like Elizabeth said, are you ready to start thriving? And they do say they want to try the sample. I'll say, for getting on the friends and family call, if you do go to my website and sign up, you were on the call, I'll sell it to you for $5 off. So it's just different incentives that you guys throw in there at them. So I also put in there using your upline to do 3-way calls and messages. Calls are the best way, I feel like, because if people get to hear your voice, they get to listen to your excitement, and they, you don't even have to tell them that you're gonna throw them on a call. You could just say, hey, I already have my friend. You don't want to say upline because then they feel like it's a sales pitch. You feel like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here and I'm gonna get closed on the deal. So 3-way calls, I feel like, are the best way, but I do have to be honest, the way society is, nobody talks. As my phone just rang, but nobody talks to people anymore. So you need to use an upline, throw them in a message on Facebook, and do a 3-way message instead. And you can still use that voice, texting or voice messaging on Facebook in the messenger so they'll hear you too. So again, this is just the funnel, keeping it simple. We just want to say, the biggest thing is just to get people on Thrive, because I don't know any person. I was a day 1 Thriver, you guys. The day I tried it, I had more energy. I was feeling amazing. And I'm telling you, when you get people on Thrive, they are going to order. They're going to fall in love. And I'm always like, okay, I'm going to check in with you on your first day when you are starting your product. And I don't ever say, so how are you feeling this morning? I always start the conversation with, morning, day 1 Thriver. How are you loving the product? Like, I set that in their mind already. Like, how are they loving it? That way, then they already are like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the energy. If you're like, oh, what's it doing for you? They might be like, oh, I don't really feel any different. Or, they can find excuses. Or they might just think that they haven't felt anything different. So I always like to say, hey, how are you loving it? Are you feeling any more energy? And then I check in with them later in the day, because that's when most people crash. And, that just shows support. That shows that you're following up with them. I have about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's talk fast. So, by day 2, if they are still feeling great in the morning, that's when I tell them, okay, our company ships 2-day shipping, which is awesome. So if you're feeling great, don't want to feel like you were a couple days ago and you want to get that product ordered, that way you won't miss a day, let's get you on my website. Let's get your order in. Let's get you going. And most of the time, people are going to say, heck yeah, let's do this. So that's kind of how I close the deal. I use the funnel. I get people in the Thrive experience. Plus, when you sell those mini Thrive experiences, you guys, that's cash in your pocket too, which I also love so much with this business. Anything you want to add, Elizabeth?
I love the amount of resources that we have, Jacqueline. I mean, we have so many resources between our website.
Yep.
We also have a separate website that the company gives us specifically towards fitness people. So if you're a fitness person, get with your upline and they'll show you the one. We actually have 2 different web addresses that we can use and leverage for different audiences. So if you're a guy on this call, or if you're really into fitness and you want to talk to one of those people, make sure that you're sending them that website. But we also have a tremendous amount of tools within the Dream Team page. So make sure that you're plugging in and asking questions, on that page, making sure that you don't just sit there and go, I'm stuck. If you're stuck and you don't say anything, then take responsibility for that. If you're stuck and you ask, then we can help you and we can engage and we can try to make a difference in what's happening. I'm trying to get my video. There we go. Hey. The other thing I want to say is, I was not a day 1 Thriver. I was a day 3, day 4 thriver. So if you are starting to thrive right now and you're not really feeling it yet, or you have other people, there's a lot of us. I mean, then it took us a while to start feeling. And even on day 3, I wasn't like Energizer. Okay. Like right now, you can tell I'm a little bit vibrating kind of high right now because I took an Activate about 2 hours ago. I got the watermelon
tonight, girl.
I got the watermelon Activate and I had to try it. It wasn't like I could sit there and wait. I wanted to use it right away. Okay, so anyway, it is about excitement, guys. When you get started, it's not about the amount of information that you know that you can tell somebody. It is about sharing other people's Thrive experience if you don't have one. It is about letting people know how amazingly simple this is. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So Jacqueline, you say, isn't this, don't you just love this? I also say, I love this. This is simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they go, yeah, that was really simple. And I don't say, do you love it? I'll say, how much are you loving it?
Those are wording.
How much do you love this? This is really simple, isn't it? I mean, today I had a girl call me. She's like, oh my gosh, this is really simple. And I do feel really great. So it is all in the approach. So Jacqueline, I really appreciate you doing the graphics on this. This is the first time I've done it with those graphics. Keeping it simple, man.
I told you I'm green.
Isn't she awesome?
And I know, Amanda,
awesome.
you're muted, and I'm not unmuting you because I know you'd laugh at me right now. So yeah, that's what, use the LaBelle fan page until you have your own story. You know, you can go into that LaBelle fan page and you can search if you're looking for like tired mommy, single mommy, you know, or stay-at-home dad. You can type in any type of search word and you can find compliant stories that they have already done, because my story was on the LaBelle fan page. So if you even type in my name, you'll find my story. But the nice thing about those is you have to send those into compliance, and they word things. So we make sure we're not claiming anything medical. We want to make sure we're not claiming anything medical. They kind of changed a few of my words around. They approved my graphics. You know that whatever you share from the LaBelle fan page, they've already done the work for you guys. So it's not like you're copying and pasting off someone else's page and you're like, well, I don't know if it's good or bad. And then you get this mass email saying it's bad, take it down, take it down. You know that you're getting legit, real people's customer and promoter stories. And that's what I love. It's both people. So keep it simple, get people on the Thrive experience. That is the biggest thing. You know, I don't say, you know, go in for these promotions. If you don't hit the first one and you don't get that $400 bonus, don't give up, because there is so much more. You can still go for, you know, you can still get more customers in your 30 days and still get that mini iPad bonus. You can keep going and get the 4K bonus. Heck, that's an extra $500 right there.
we didn't have that when we got started just a few months ago. That's a new one. Okay.
So go to your upline, ask for help, you guys. This is the easiest thing I've ever done.
Jacqueline, one of the things that I found really helpful when I got started is someone showed me that I could actually share stories from the fan page. So if there's one that reminded me of somebody, I could actually push the share button and send it to a friend of mine in a private message.
Absolutely.
And then I could say to them, this stuff is awesome. I've been using it for X amount of days. Or this stuff is awesome. You can't believe some of the things that's happened with some of my friends that are using this. And those stories are third-party validation. It's not you, brand new person, their neighbor that they've seen party all night long. It's someone who's actually been doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
And sometimes
that's
the thing. Oh, we've heard this person had this. No, this is a true story that's already typed up. So it's kind of nice. It's not us just saying, well, I've heard of a friend or I've heard of another sideline that this, you know, has helped them with this. No, these are real stories, and that's where it's great. Like, you know, shoot someone a message and say, you know, I've seen your timeline and I've seen you posted lately. You're working 12-hour shifts. You know, I see that you're a nurse and you're working overnights and you're tired and, you know, you're kind of short-tempered with the kids. Check out this story. It kind of relates. And I would go to the LaBelle fan page and I would type in nurses. And there's going to be thousands that come up. And that would be something that's going to totally relate to them. And they're going to be more prone and more pulled into that story than me saying, I'm a mommy of 3 at home. And, you know, my story isn't going to relate to theirs.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to, we're almost done with the recording part, aren't we? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to, we've got like a dozen or so people on. Do you want to open it up to questions?
Yeah, I can. I don't know how to unmute everybody at the same time, so I will just do that. If anyone's got any questions, I'll start unmuting everyone.
What we can do is if the recording stops, we can pop back on.
Absolutely. There's about 3 minutes left.
Okay. But if the recording stops, we can all pop back on. We just won't record.
Yep. Does anyone have any questions about going 800, 1600?
Somebody's playing ping pong. All right. If we don't have any questions, Jacqueline, I would just stop the recording.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on tonight.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.